Well, the title is gonna spoil the ending of this one, but this is only supposed to happen to me in the Catan Classic app, where I play computers. That's like that manages to happen to me like a quarter of the time, where I'm about to win the game and sevens get rolled and my numbers don't get rolled, and then just when I have just the right amount of cards to build my final point to win the game, someone else does it the turn before I'm about to do so. And that's exactly what's going to happen in this game, except we're playing Catan Universe, we're playing online with, real people. I mean, at least I assume so. I figured they have usernames and they're not, bots or whatever, but, real people, because that's what some of you have been asking for, commenting on, at least on the 8-point play and a few others. You're like, or in the 1-point play, you're like, oh, you're playing computers? That's lame. So, giving you a little bit more gameplay of with real people and still pulling off these unorthodox challenges. And there I pick up a Alchemist. That's got to be one of the best progress cards you can get, at least in the green pile of progress cards, because you decide whatever role your heart desires. And if you have more than 7 cards and you don't have any city walls, I do have 1 city wall by this point, but you can decide on any number besides a 7. I mean, you could alchemist a 7, but like just don't do that. Don't be a Joker from Batman, where at least in the Christian Bale Batman's, or Heath Ledger Joker, I should say, where he took his, I think in the Dark Knight, he took his part of the money with the gangs and poured gasoline on it and then lit it on fire. Don't be that guy who just wants to watch the world burn. In in anything, but especially not in Catan, because we're all out here struggling, trying to, what is it called? Settle Catan. Yeah, it's called Settlers of Catan, obviously. You want to settle. But here on the 4 islands, and I already did win the game by building on only 1 island challenge. And this game, when I first started, I was like, maybe I could build on all 4 islands and win. But then they started creeping up on my island, and I like the island I built on. Is it the biggest one? Yeah, it is. It's got 9. It's got 9 hexes. Wait, 3, 5, 7. No, 8 hexes. And that other island on the bottom left has only 7 hexes. And I got everything I need on this island. I even used Inventor earlier to switch one of the 11s out, because 11s are the worst. And then, oh yeah, Master Merchant. I get to take 2 cards from another player who has more victory points than me. And I really thought that Zumi was going to win. He had a strong lead, took Longest Road early on. He built on my island, which I was, not cool with, but, I couldn't get there in time. And now, as you see, it's kind of a race for the wheat port. And I'm eventually going to get that wheat port, which is going to be pretty big for me, because, I got that 6 wheat, and red has a 5 wheat. So I was like really trying to make sure that she didn't get on over there to that wheat port, because after that, once I get the wheat port, I also cut her off from that island over on the top left. I mean, it only has 4 hexes, and there's a 12 sheep closest to me, but at least she can't build over there. So what do I got going on over here? Oh yeah, it's almost, is it Metropolis? No, not Metropolis time, but it's, oh actually it is. I got that science bonus earlier, and now I'm gonna get that science Metropolis, and I'm hanging with the big dogs, because red has 10 points, blue has 10 points. Blue now has 13 points as we skip a little ahead in this gameplay. And blue has Merchant, like blue has Longest Road. Blue has everything going on. Blue is also built on 2 new islands, whereas I built on none. But Red's got 11 points. Still in the running, and you already know it's gonna be one of them's gonna win. So we'll see. And I was so happy I drew the road building progress card. That's got to be, after Alchemist, that's got to be my second favorite green progress card. Blue progress cards, I would say Bishop. I gotta love Bishop, because you just find a hex that 2 opposing players have both built on, and then Bishop lets you put the robber on that hex and steal from both players. It's so hot. You get 2 cards of your choice. And then, Diplomat. Ooh, gotta love Diplomat. If they have an open road, you can ship that's just not connected to anything, you can just take it, just yank it right off the board. It's pretty nice. I mean, it only sucks when they do that to me, which did happen earlier in this game, but I had to cut it out because out of the video, it's really hard to handle, really upsetting. And now I'm just built all over my island, and I'm setting myself up to get that longest road, because who has it? Oh yeah, Red has it now. Red has 15 points, and I believe the game was to 16 victory points on this scenario in Cities and Nights Seafarers. So I was like, alright, sweet, I can get down a settlement on that 3 stone 5 wood. So now I'm triple built on that 5 wood, and then on top of that I can trade in for a road, and I still have road building. It's just so kimochi. And then I don't know why I did mining right here. I was just like, I think I was thinking to myself like, oh, maybe I'll get the other green progress card, Medicine, and then I'll be able to build a city for only 2 stone and 1 wheat. So I guess I was planning ahead, kind of. Could have waited on it. Or I guess I wanted to use it just in case any of the other players had spy, and then if they spy on your progress cards this late in the game, and that could like help them win. And if they win that way, I do not like that. So I'm gonna activate my knight, get another metropolis. Okay, I have 2 metropolises, and I still don't win the game. No one else has a metropolis on the board. This is insane. And now look at Red. Here she goes. Now she's putting more roads on the board. If she builds 1 more road, she's going to connect up with that city and that other road. So she's at 10 right now. And look, I have the cards to win. But what do you know? Catan's like, all right, here's the 7. Burn half your cards. We know you're going to win on that turn. But not today. And then, oh, look at this hand. I could have built 7 roads. But then she's like, I'm going to just move my knight. And I should have put my knight right there to stop her, because I had a level 2 knight. But what do you know? I lose.